I am true blue.
As a member of this diverse community,
I am a valuable contributor
to its progress and success.
I am engaged in the life of this community.
I am a recipient and a giver.
I'm a listener and a speaker.
I am honest in word and deed.
I am committed to reason, not violence.
I am a learner.
Now and forever.
I am a Blue Raider.
I am a Blue Raider.
I'm a Blue Raider.
True blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, please rise for the playing of the national anthem as performed by members of the Women's and Men's Chorale from the MTSU School of Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose proud stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a moment of silent reflection about all those who have been adversely affected by the coronavirus. Thank you. I now introduce the Dean of the Jones College of Business, Dr. David Urban.
Welcome. As you have heard, my name is David Urban, and it has been my privilege to serve since 2013 as the Dean of Middle Tennessee State University's Jones College of Business. It's my pleasure to welcome all of our graduates, their parents, grandparents, siblings, spouses, other relatives and friends to the Jones College virtual celebration of our August 2020 graduates. All of us know that this virtual recognition ceremony cannot completely take the place of a traditional commencement ceremony. Please note that in addition to our celebration today, all of our August 2020 graduates have the opportunity to participate in a traditional commencement ceremony when it is convenient for them. We welcome any of our August 2020 graduates who want to be recognized in a future traditional commencement. This is a joyous occasion for all of us. This event acknowledges the hard work and accomplishments of each person who is recognized today. It also helps all of us to appreciate the emotional and financial support provided by many of the people who are sharing this event with us. I'm speaking to our students when I say that during your years at MTSU, you have seen significant improvements in the business and aerospace building and in the broader university. We now have 12 national rankings in the top 50 or better for Jones College and its programs, including a #1 ranking nationally for our program in risk management and insurance. But as important as physical capital and rankings are, we really value the community that we have built within Jones College, which is a point of pride for all of us. A key strength of any university is its intellectual capital, represented by the faculty and staff. Jones College faculty and staff are very, very proud of their ability to develop students into business-ready leaders for the real world. Creating meaningful connections between business and education is at the heart of what we do. I know that many of you will never forget the major impact that our faculty and staff have had on your professional development. At this time, no matter where you are, I ask that you please acknowledge the contributions of our faculty and staff whose dedication and commitment were so essential to your education. Academic achievement is something that we all value. For our graduates, your participation with us today is evidence that you have met the challenges necessary to obtain a degree from MTSU's Jones College of Business. Attainment of a degree demonstrates that a student not only has the ability, but also the motivation to master a rigorous academic program. All of our programs are accredited by AACSB International, the premier accrediting body in business education. Jones College is one of fewer than 5% of the thousands of collegiate business schools worldwide to have earned this accreditation. And Jones College is one of just 187 collegiate schools of business to hold separate accreditation for its accounting program. We estimate that our double accreditation from AACSB puts Jones College in the top 1.4% of collegiate business schools in the world. A business education from MTSU's Jones College of Business is a world-class business education. Make no mistake about it. And we have the goods to back up that claim. Our administration, faculty, and staff are committed to adding value to your degrees so that 5, 10, even 20 years from now, your degrees will be worth more than they are right now. Before we get started with the announcement of diploma recipients, please join me in recognizing those graduates who have demonstrated outstanding scholastic achievement. Degree candidates qualify for Latin honors at graduation based on their grade point average. To obtain cum laude status, a student must have a minimum 3.5 GPA. For magna cum laude, the minimum GPA is 3.75. And for summa cum laude, the minimum GPA is 3.9. The following students are graduating cum laude: Mustafa Ali Al-Krida, Erick William Booth, Dylan Austin Delesk, Chris P. Farron, Judith A. Husk, Lauren Elizabeth Johnson, Kevin Kamutazak, London John McAllister, Frank Samuel Merlock, Hanitri Nimiora Rasamisan, Sylvia Etelka Riss, and Matthew Rogers Stout. This August, there are no students graduating magna cum laude, so let me move on now to the students who are graduating summa cum laude. Kayla Ruth Cunningham, Gareth Oliver Lafley, Anuradha Danushka Nugaweya, Kalista Carleen Pugh. To graduate from our University Honors College, students must take challenging honors courses, maintain an overall 3.25 GPA, and write a thesis that becomes part of our permanent library collection. The following students are graduating from the University Honors College as well as from Jones College of Business: Chris P. Farron, Gareth Oliver Lafley, Frank Samuel Merlock, and Anuradha Danushka Nugawela. Congratulations to all. I now call upon Jones College Associate Dean Dr. David Foote, who is a proud retired officer of the United States Navy, to recognize another special group of graduates.
MTSU is consistently ranked as one of the best universities in the country for military veterans, and Jones College has been recognized as one of the best collegiate business schools in the country for our nation's veterans. I now have the honor of recognizing all of our graduates who are veterans of the United States Armed Forces for graduating from MTSU and for their service in protecting the nation. Trey Austin Allen, Kevin Dale Butler, John Gillingham, Cynthia Renee Jensen, Robert Keith McElroy, LaAngela Wells, Kurt James Weist. We now prepare to celebrate the candidates for graduation, but there's just one more group that we need to acknowledge. And to do this, we need some assistance from our graduates. Graduates, please make sure to connect in person or electronically with all the wonderful people, family and friends who have supported you for all these years, and give them a sincere thank you, maintaining social distance, of course. I call on Dr. Kim Shikoya, Associate Dean for Graduate and Professional Education, who will recognize the recipients of the Master of Business Administration degree.
Deidre Marie Aker, Jessica Lee Akers, Brayden Butler, William Cassidy, Erin Bailey Davis, Emily Elizabeth Evans, Anna Isabel Faulkner, Elizabeth Flory, Samantha Joy Goldman, Luke Wesley Harris, Luke Filder Hayes, Taylor Ann Holmes, Sarah Elizabeth Hudson, Karan Gutma Patel, Ashal Aubrey Polk, Amy Bowman Scott, Courtney Dana Vermilya, Faye Wang, Quentin Wang, Kurt James West, Brady Kenton Woodward. Dr. Jenny Harrington, Chair of Department of Accounting, will recognize the recipients of the degrees of Masters of Accounting and Bachelors of Business Administration in Accounting.
Following students are receiving the degree of Master of Accountancy: Derek Allen Barker, Joshua Sage Beatty, Molly K. Bell, John Tynan Erickson, Shelby Lee Follis, Kayla R. Gladden, Yayun Tina Guan, Jordan Thomas Hannon, Haley Ann Johnson, Connor Scott Kinkade, Sarah Anna Kirk, Rachel Ann Lee, Stephanie Macedo, Ben Migo, Samuel L. Orell, Hetvi R. Patel, Celia Perez, Danielle N. Panetta, Dylan Michael Sandoval, Austin Tate Sharp, Hanamichi Shindo. Congratulations, MAC students. The following students are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting: Jennifer DeSharon Baker, Adam J. Barrett, Bain Wilkinson Carpenter, Kayla Ruth Cunningham, William Dillon Finch, Morgan Lee Hayes, Judith A. Husk, Jonathan Ayeka, Lauren Elizabeth Johnson, Alexander G. Key, William Rich Lade, Hannah Alexis Patterson, Hanitri Ni Mora Rasmussen, Sylvia Atelka Riz, Hallie Marie Scott, Cassandra Renee Smith, Ronte Claude Weaver, Karen E. Williams. Congratulations, Bachelors of Accounting students. Dr. Keith Gamble, Chair of the Department of Economics and Finance, will now recognize the recipients of the degrees of Master of Arts in Economics, Master of Science in Finance, Bachelor of Business Administration in Economics, Bachelor of Science in Economics, Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance, and Bachelor of Business Administration in Risk Management and Insurance.
The following students are receiving the degree of Master of Arts in Economics. Erick Daniel Hogue. Christian Matthew Sines. The following students are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Finance. Garrett Paul Ratliff. Joshua J. Zimmerman. Lara Viviana Ariza. Chuopo Chen. Clay H. Cothran. Yihing He. Shiji Lao. Wansheng Lin. Andrew R. Martin. Noah Sianyambe Siachoto. Saimeng Wei. Yimin Wei. Yuheng Wu. The following students are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Finance. Muath Abdullah M. Albishi. Mustafa Ali Alkrida. Trey Austin Allen. James Matthew Day. Frank Samuel Merlock. Harold L. Shannon. Leslie Don Tincher. The following students are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Risk Management and Insurance. Kayla Denise Bowles. Austin Dell Melton. Dr. Tim Greer, Chair of the Department of Information Systems and Analytics, will now recognize the recipients of the degrees of Master of Science in Information Systems and Bachelor of Business Administration in Information Systems.
The following students are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Information Systems. Jeffrey Daniel Abel. Luis Miguel Lang Dale. Ronak Prakash Patel. Justin Caleb Woodard. James Trevor Francis. Dennis Sharus Yadazara. Teresa Renee Johnson. Alexander Curtis Lamb. Ming Hao Ma. Valerie G. Rossman. Elizabeth Curry. The following students are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Information Systems. Kamal Adakari. Hampasong Akam. Abdulaziz Saud Almaro. Ibrahim Mustafa Al-Saman. Oralua Awada. Joshua David Elmore. Day Lynn Everett. Chris P. Farron. Bishoy Hennon. Shatea Charnay Jackson. Dan Johnson. Kevin Camphouse-Thesick. William Andrew Lentz. Tanner Wade Moss. Anurada Danushka Nugoella. Obaro Agbe. Callista Charlene Pugh. Trinia Aaron Pillow. Charisse Marche Sibbles. Stephen A. Smith. Rafal Ahmed Sobahi. Janine Nicole Stovall. Anthony Taylor. LaAngela Wells. Dr. Jill Austin, Chair of the Department of Management, will now recognize the recipients of the degree of Masters of Science in Management and the Bachelors of Business Administration in Management.
The following students are receiving the degree of Master of Science in Management: Emily Johnson McAnally, Thomas Robert Goodman, Amanda Victoria Phillips. The following students are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Management: Rodney James Coleman, Nisha Hitan Desai, Zachary Richard Fetzer, Tristan Alton Goad, Cassandra Jean Gregory, Zachary M. Hager, Ryan D. Hall, Uban Ingose, Taylor Monet Middleton, Dreval Harshed Kumar Patel, Andrew T. Potts, Matthew Rogers Stout, Kurt James Wiest. Associate Dean and Professor of Management David Foote will now recognize the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Business Administration.
Sarahi Elizabeth Aguilar, Jordan A. Blake, Erick William Booth, Robert Ethan Bowers, Kevin Dale Butler, Josu Castillo, Abigail M. Klaus, Seth Cost, Carrie-Ann Elizabeth DeCamp, Dylan Austin Delesk, Jason Hallie Durham, Nita Fatima, Ariana Nicole Fullwood, Melanie J. Hallman, Rebecca Hastings, Caleb M. Hogan, Clarissa Monet Howard, Austin Hudson, Slater Allen Jost, James K. Mathis, London John McAllister, Nathan Lynn McCormick, Robert Keith McElroy, Nathaniel J. Morton, Anjali Narendra Patel, Nirali Nitinbhai Patel, Sahash Kumar S. Patel, Shreya Pankaj Patel, Alicia Piper, James Lawrence Whitworth. Dr. Robert Blair, Interim Chair of the Department of Marketing, will now recognize the recipients of the degrees of Master of Business Education, Bachelor of Science in Business Education, and Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing.
The following student is receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Education: Angela Beltran. The following students are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration in Marketing: Dakota R. Butler, Jordan Lee Cervantes, Elena Cruz, Camille A. Dwaratanawanich, Justin N. Fiveash, Cody Gentile, Kristen Brooke Hawkins, Benjamin Tracy Kimball, Dylan Wesley King, Gareth Oliver Laughley, Tajesh Kusikba Patel, Allison Elizabeth Potterfield, Cedric D. Robbins, Genesis Vanessa Serrano, Carrie Elizabeth Stokes. Madison N. Tremper. Assistant Dean for Assessment of Assurance and Learning, Sean Salter, will now recognize recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Commerce.
The following students are receiving the degree of Bachelor of Science in Commerce: Edward Fred Adam, Joshua S. Bull, Jackson Cain, Jacob Edward Calvert, Delia Escobar, John Gillingham, Noah Robert Green, Cynthia Renee Jensen, Michael Lacey, Margaret G. Orames, Christopher Darian Pruitt, Donisha Michelle Smith, Makala A Smith, Nicholas John Wing, Charles Kobe Wilson. Congratulations to all. Now, Dean Urban has a few final comments.
Although you are graduating from Jones College and MTSU, please stay in touch with us. Let us know of and take pride in your accomplishments. Give us the opportunity to assist you as your career develops. And please support your alma mater financially to the extent that you can. Many of you would not have been able to complete your education without the financial support of the hundreds of people who give money every year to fund our scholarships and other educational programs. You now join some 23,000 Jones College alumni. Many of these alumni are in major leadership positions in business, nonprofit organizations, and government. Take pride in your Jones College degree. It is held in high esteem, and you have worked hard to earn it. To the families and friends of our graduates, thank you for sharing in our celebration today. All of us who live and work in Jones College every day offer our sincere congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's applaud all of our graduates as we now give a final salute to the August class of 2020.